Lisa DeHart here, 3 Minutes with a Maine Guide. And in recent episodes, I went over some paddle strokes in a rapid. And now I'd like to just touch on some really important things to keep in mind when you're paddling a rapid. Okay, I firmly believe there is a trick to everything. And the trick to running a rapid is the speed, okay? You have got to slow it down. You are driving a vehicle with no brakes. And then we're going to put rocks and ledges in front of you. Now, do you want to negotiate those at 2 miles an hour or 20? Okay? Paddling faster when you hear a rapid just makes you feel better. That's all. You've got to quench that, stop doing that, because the poorest form of control is speed. You should be stopped, and I'm talking paddling. I'm not just talking poling. You should be stopped at the top of a rapid. You and your partner are making a plan. When you decide to take that rapid, you don't need to paddle into it. Just drift into it. The current's going to pull you in. And now when it does, the only thing you're going to focus on is steering strokes. That's the only thing you're going to focus on in a rapid is right and left. You don't have to go forward, okay? The current's going to pull you and do that. When you slow it down, you've got more time to communicate, you've got more time to make a plan, and you've got more time to get there. Now, here's another thing to keep in mind. Most everybody can ride a bicycle, okay? Bicycles turn in long diagonals. If you're riding a bike and you see your street go by and you rip those handlebars trying to turn when you've almost seen that street go by, you're going to dump the bike. If you do that canoeing, you're going to dump the canoe. Canoes steer like bikes in long diagonals. Okay, so keep that in mind, and that's going to help you in a rapid. The next thing is, if you think it's a rock, it's a rock. I tell you truly how many times I've had guests, before I figured out to say this, they would think it was a rock. They would have to see they were right. Oh, it is a rock. I'm right. And they look up and there's the ledge. If you think it's a rock, it's a rock. Keep those eyes focused forward. It doesn't matter. And the other thing is, a whisker's as good as a mile. So if you miss that rock by a mile or you miss it by a whisker, you're still good. And if you miss it by a whisker, you're going to keep that canoe running more in a straight line for the line of the rapid. You're going to be turning in long diagonals. It's not going to be this, you know. And the last thing I'll say is the paragon of design is a canoe. Okay, it's shaped the same on both ends. If you get turned around in a rapid, go down backwards. You'll be able to do it. You'll be looking like this. Your corrections will be small, and somehow you're going to do it. And then you're going to tell that story around the campfire that night like you're Wyatt Earp at the old K Corral. So don't miss out on that either. I'm Lisa DeHart, and you've just spent 3 minutes with a Maine Guide.